Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, July 29th. Nope, July 30th, sorry, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are live, I hope. I just noticed that for some reason it's saying July 29th on the video instead of July 30th, which is weird. It's saying July 29th at 7:30 a.m. I am wondering what's going on. I swear every time I do a video, something crazy goes on with YouTube. All right, good. I'm seeing people come on, so that's good. That means I'm live. So I'm glad you guys found me. I was getting worried because nobody was on here before the video. And usually you guys are always on here early and chatting and all that stuff. So let me see if I can get this straight. Okay, there we go. Hey, everybody. Okay, good. Everybody's popping on now. Hello, 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 everybody. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampinwithlisa.com. And it is almost August. I can't even believe it. Summer is just flying by. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Julie. Hey, Mary. Hey, Becky. Hey, Regina. Hey, Nell. Hey, Linda. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Therese. Oh my goodness, everybody's popping on now. Oh, it just went from like 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. Oh, I'm glad you guys found me though. I was just saying, I don't know what happened, but right before I pressed live, it said the video was set to go live on July 29th at 7:30 a.m. And I'm like, well, that's weird. So I went back and checked, and it doesn't say that I scheduled it for a different time, which would have been yesterday. So I don't know what happened, but I'm glad you guys found me. All right, we're up to 75. Yay. Yes, Betty, I know. I don't understand what happened. I don't think anybody got a notification because I guess I must have hit something. It didn't say anything, but it was not showing the right time on there. So I don't know what happened, but hello, hello, everybody. I've got a lot to show you today. So we've got a new card kit. So, hey, Michelle. So Michelle's on here. So she's going to be doing the card kit directions for me. And these are the new cards that we're going to have for the next kit from August 1st, which is not tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 31st, but my next video is not till Saturday. So I didn't want to wait that long. So starting August 1st through the 15th will be this kit. So until then, we still have this kit. So you can still get this kit for 2 more days, today and tomorrow. And then this one will start on the 1st. And then this is with a $50 or more order. So you don't have to do exactly $50. I know a lot of you guys do. You have exactly $50 or $50.08. But you can do more than that. And if you have over $100, then you get the gems too. And I forgot to bring some gems. I think I'm going to do the rhinestones with this one since I used the rhinestones. I've got some Happy Mail to show you and what we're using today. So I had forgotten that this paper carried over for a while, and I just found it the other day in my stash. So in case you guys forgot about it, this was my favorite paper from last year, and it's so gorgeous. I think the stamp set retired, but the paper didn't. And it's called Winter Meadow. It's in the online store, and I'll give you the item number in just a second. So you have all this gorgeous paper that is so beautiful, and I really am upset that they retired the stamp set. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure it did. All right, this is Winter Meadow. The number is 162133. So you get all those beautiful papers in there. We're also using the exposed brick embossing folder. That's in the current catalog. And this is a new stamp set that's in the online exclusives. It's called Greetings of the Season. And it does come with dies, so you could use the dies. I just use the punch, just because when it's a kit, it's much easier for me to punch out a whole ton of punches than to die cut all of them individually. So you need both of those. And, well, actually, you don't need, well, you do need the embossing folder. Yeah, you do need, you need a stamp set of some kind for that's holiday. And then we're using this punch, but I'll punch these out ahead of time for you. So this is the Labeled with Love punch, 163569. And let me see, what else are we using? Oh, we're using some ribbon. So we've got this ribbon, which is one of my favorites. I think this is online only, but I'm not positive. But it is item number 162149, and it's the silver and white sheer ribbon. And then we're also using this one, the silver, and I'm pretty sure this one is online too. This comes in a pack of 2 with the gold. So it's silver and gold. And I'm pretty sure that's online only too. So we're using those and some rhinestones. So that's what you need for today. And if you get the card kit, you'll get everything to make it. So the only thing you'll need is the words and the embossing folder. All right, so I got Happy Mail to show you. So I got this one from Myra Kerger. So I think this is for the contest. Isn't it beautiful? And it's a easel card. Isn't that cute? Love it, love it. Whoops. Love that. She always put a sweet note in there. You guys always put nice notes in there. So that's for the contest. And then I got this one. This one is just a thank you note. And this is from Kimberly Barbish. She sent me a nice little thank you note for sending her a card kit. So thank you, Kimberly. That is so cute. And then this one is from Sherry Niebauer, or Niebauer. I never can remember how to say this. Niebauer or Niebauer. I think it's Niebauer. And she did one of our fun pinwheel cards with the paper that some of you guys got for the Better Your Best contest if you're a demonstrator. I think it was April, if you bettered your best in sales, you got a free pack of designer paper. And this matches the country, oh, what is it called? Country something. It's the one with the blue paper in it, and it's got little like sheep and rabbits and stuff all over it, but it's exactly the same except it comes in pink. And you cannot purchase it. It was only available to people who did better this April than last April. And she sent me some stamps, which I thought was really sweet because I always can use stamps. So thank you, Sherry. Love that card. And then I got a package in the mail from Stephanie Briggs. So she sent me a card, really cute card. Love it. And she also sent me a package of napkins that have elephants on them. Reminds me of our trip to Thailand. So these are really cute. And so that was awesome. So thank you guys so much. And I've got something exciting to show you. Oh, and if the card kit, if you want to do the card kit, I'm not a card kit, card contest. So I'm having a card contest. So if you want to join the contest, you have to send me a card. Make sure you use only Stampin' Up! Current products. It's due by August 15th, so you still have over 2 weeks left. It has to be fall themed, so any stamp set, any colors, but just kind of have a fall theme to it. 3 winners will be picked from my favorite cards, and then 3 random winners, so 6 winners total, and you will get different prizes. So here's my address to send the card to, so you can take a screenshot of that. So yesterday, when I was at home, not yesterday, Sunday I was off, and I worked in the yard all day Saturday, and it was gorgeous outside, and Sunday was pretty nice too. But I decided, you know, I did the kit for the video, the last video, and I made a ton of cards, but I had a whole bunch of stuff left over. So these are the cards that I made in the video. In case you missed it, let me move these for a second. So these are the cards that I made in the video. That one, that one, that one, that one. And if you missed this video, just go back one video on there. All of my current videos are under live. So at the top of the screen, if you go to my YouTube channel, it'll say videos, shorts, and live. The one that's videos are old videos that are not live. The ones that are shorts are just less than a minute. And then the ones that say live are the ones that are new. They're live. So they're in the last couple of years that I've been doing live videos. So these are the ones we made on the video. And then I went back with all the extra stuff that I had. Let me keep these in order. And I had a ton because I did the original set, then I did 2 classes, then I did the video. So I had 4 kits that were all cut up. So I went back and I made a whole bunch more. Now some of these are duplicates, but well, no, none of these are duplicates, but I have duplicates that I made, and I'm going to be giving some of these away tonight. And this paper was just sitting on my coffee table because I had used it for another video, and I think it was, no, it wasn't that one. This is from the, oh geez, what's the name of it? Thoughtful Journey. I think it's Thoughtful Journey paper. And I used the back piece for one of my videos. And it was just sitting there, and I was like, you know what? I think that matches this paper. And darn if it does, it matches it perfectly because that's that wheat color in there. So I took a piece, cut it up, and made this card. So, and then I made another one in here. Hold on. This one right here. So I made those 2 cards with the piece of this, and I just cut it up. So grab some of your Thoughtful Journey paper and see if any of them match that. So aren't those gorgeous? Love it. Love it, love it. All right, so here are some more. Let me get these out of the way. So I'm going to show you all the ones I made, and I made several of each of these with all the stuff I had left over. So the only thing I added to the kit was a piece of this, one piece of this, and some Lost Lagoon, Whisper White, Petunia Pop, and Blackberry Bliss cardstock. So there's one. There's another one. There's another one. So these are all different cards. I know you can't see all of them, but hopefully, aren't these gorgeous though? I just sat watching a movie, and these are the tops of the envelopes. So I cut up several of the envelopes and made, this is 2 of the flaps for the envelopes. So I did one almost full size and then one about 3/4 of the way. This is also the flap of an envelope. And let me see, I think this is an envelope. Yeah, this is the front of the envelope. And then this, I just punched out 2 circles and then put the flower behind it. And this is also the flap of an envelope. So I did a whole bunch with the envelopes because I was like, I have all these envelopes, and I didn't want to use them as envelopes because then you just waste it, you know. Who wants to waste an envelope when you can cut it up? So, oh, this is part of an envelope right there. So I just loved it. So I had so much fun making these cards. So I might actually take a couple more kits and make some more because they're so easy. I made all of these cards, I think it was about 20 some cards I made in about 2 hours. But they are gorgeous. This is actually one of my favorites, and this one too. I love it with that paper behind it because it matches that wheat color. And I used to not like wheat, but now I do because it really goes well with certain things. So all right, so that's what I did on Sunday, and I watched, gosh, now I can't remember. Oh, I know what I watched. The Equalizer 3. That was good. So I don't know if you guys love Denzel like I do. He is a honey pie and one of my favorite actors. So I watched him for a couple hours, and that was a good movie. It was like edge of your seat, suspense thriller kind of action-packed movie. So thank you guys so much for all the compliments. We're up to over 100. Yay. And then I don't know if some of you guys saw my video I posted about the cat. I told you about the cat Saturday, so I got a video of the cat. And one of my neighbors said it belongs to one of the other neighbors. I still don't know which neighbor it belongs to, but she's like, the name of the cat is Soup. I don't know where the name came from, but my next door neighbor said, oh, that cat is Soup. She said he comes over to our window all the time too. So, all right, so here's what you need. We're making 3 cards, so you need 3 of these, 5.5 by 8.5 white. Then you need 3 white pieces for this piece. So we've got the base white, which is 5.5 by 8.5. Then we have this piece of white right here that goes on top. And in the video today, I did emboss this all together as one piece, but it was very hard to get through the embossing folder, or the embossing machine. So I decided, after I had already glued it down to the white, so on the next ones, I'm only going to do down to this layer. So just from the blue up, because it was just too thick to go through the machine, and I thought I was going to break it. So we're only going to do this layer with the blue and that layer with Lost Lagoon and stuff. All right, you need these 3 pieces, so 5 by 3 3/4 of basic white, basic gray, blueberry bushel, and Lost Lagoon. So those 3 pieces, and I'm running out of room, I know. Darn it. Okay. We need these 3 pieces. So we've got our 3 middle pieces, which are those 3 by 3.5 of the designer paper. And then we need the strips that go on the side. So these strips right here on each one. And that's just another piece. So we've got 2 for this one. I don't have anywhere to put this. Let me see if I could scoot that up. So you've got all your little strips here. And those are 3/4 of an inch by 3.5 inches. And then we've got our punch. I saved one to punch out later, but you need those punches that I showed you. So that is it. So hopefully you can see what it looks like. Okay, can you fit all of that in your camera? Hopefully. And I got a joke tonight too. I'm doing Tony's joke tonight. Yes, Lori, it is good to use those envelopes. So you get 8 envelopes in the kit. And so I cut up, half of them are really, really pretty, and they're like all the flowers all over them, and half of them are kind of plain like this. So I didn't cut these up because there wasn't much flowers to it, but I did cut up the ones that were all flowers. I know this kit is still not available. And the other kit that came out for Paper Pumpkin sold out in less than an hour. I was so upset. Yeah, Debbie, that cat was cute and creepy. I don't like cats because I am really deathly allergic to cats. And I mean, like, seriously deathly allergic to cats. If I touch them, I break out in hives. And if I'm in a room with a cat, my throat starts closing up. I start coughing. My eyes swell shut. And I'm just really not a cat person. So I've never really liked them. So that's why I don't like cats, because as soon as I see them, I run. And I just don't like them anywhere around me. But last night I freaked out because I worked all day long, got home from work, and I was sitting on my couch and I was watching TV for a little bit, and all of a sudden something goes buzzing by my head, and I was like, oh my God, what was that? And I jump off the couch and I'm looking and looking. I can't figure out what it was. And my fear was that it was like a wasp or something had gotten into the house. And I didn't know what it was, but it was not a fly. It was something else. So I searched the couch, couldn't find it. And then I'm just sitting there going, great, I can't go to bed, because if I don't find this thing before I go to bed, I'm going to be like freaking out the whole time thinking it's going to come get me. So I did not stamp any of the insides of this. So you can put whatever you want, trees, whatever. All right, so what we're going to do first is the colored pieces with the one piece in the middle and the two sides. So we've got the blue one here, this one here. This one gets those two side pieces. This one gets the blues. And then this one gets and this is the back. So I just cut up, when you take this piece and cut the deer part out, you've got this whole big section of white that's in the middle. So I just cut this out of my scraps. And there you go. And then this piece had this on the back, and this piece has that on the back. So now we're just going to glue this together. So what I did was I kind of put it where I wanted it to go and eyeballed it. Then I just took my glue and put the middle piece down first without trying to move anything else. So anyway, I was sitting there and I kept thinking, any minute this thing's going to jump out at me again. And oops. So finally, I see what it is. It was a lightning bug. I don't know how it got in the house, but it was a lightning bug. So thankfully, it wasn't as scary as I thought it was. But I was trying to catch it and put it outside because I'm not scared of lightning bugs. But it crawled down into the couch. So my couch, the cushions don't come off because it's a one of those couches with the built-in recliners and stuff. And you can't pull the seat cushions up, they're attached. So it crawled down into the couch and I never saw it again. So I don't know if it died in there, but it was just a lightning bug. But I tell you what, it scared me to death. I jumped off of that couch so fast because my first thought was wasp, because I did have a wasp in the house one day that stung me. That was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. All right, so there's the first one. And did I tell you my tip for wasps? If you ever get stung by one, soak it in vinegar, because that's what I did, and it almost immediately took away the sting and the swelling and everything. All right, so just kind of lay it where you want it and then put the glue on this. If you wanted to, you could put just a tiny bit of glue down first and then kind of lift it up and put all the glue on later. So I live such an exciting life with all of my little critters. Oh yeah, don't forget to do thumbs up and share, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for me. I don't know what's happened to my YouTube channel, but it has really gone down in the last, I'd say, month or so. You know, I usually have around the same amount of viewers all the time and subscribers and all that stuff. But I don't know if they changed some kind of algorithm on it, but it's like in the last month, it's gone crazy, like down. And I don't know what the reason is for that, or if it's everybody, and I usually never lose subscribers, but all of a sudden one day I look on there and my subscriber count had gone way down, and I'm like, okay, that's just crazy. Like, why would a bunch of people unsubscribe? I don't know. So I think there's something crazy going on that I have no control over. Just like today when it wouldn't start. And that's the other thing. The last few times I've done a video, it hasn't sent out notifications either. So like nobody's on before the video starts. So I don't know. Very weird. So just make sure that you're still set on notifications for the channel and stuff, because I don't know, maybe every once in a while they like reset it and you have to do it again. All right, so once you get these 3 done, you're going to put them through your embossing folder, And I don't have my machine with me, but we're just gonna pretend like I do. So you put it in here, make sure your Stampin' Up is face up, run it through the embossing machine, and when you do, by the magic of TV, you're gonna get these 3 back. I did this one crooked. So there you go. All right, then we're gonna stamp our words on here. And I've got 3 different colors. And I'm gonna punch this one out for you because some people might not know how to punch. So I always do mine upside down. I hold it in my right hand because I'm right-handed. And then once I get it where I want it, I press down a little bit, and then I take my other hand and press it all the way. So then you get your punch. All right, so we're gonna stamp these 3. I just noticed this one's got a little bit of a rough edge to it. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna start with the lightest color. I did them all different colors, but if you start with the lightest one, you really don't have to clean it all that much. Let me see, read all the comments. YouTube alerts don't pop up all the time. Yeah, I'm up to like 17,400 subscribers, but it was going up really, really fast, and then now it's kind of like slowed down. And some days it goes up and down. Like I'll check in the morning and it's at a certain number, and then it'll go down like 20 people, then it'll go back up. And I'm like, okay, that's just strange, because I know like 20 people wouldn't unsubscribe like in an hour. I mean, that just doesn't even make sense. So I just think there's something weird going on. All right, so we're gonna stamp this in. This is basic gray. No, it's not. It is not basic gray, sorry. It is smoky slate. The paper is basic gray. The ink is smoky slate. So that one is smoky slate. I grabbed the wrong ink pad. The paper is darker, but that's all right. All right, so we got smoky slate. Then we're gonna go to Pretty Peacock and stamp that. Pretty Peacock is one of my favorite colors. And hold on, I have one piece of scrap paper in this pile that I can't find it now. Dang it. Okay, we'll just have to put it on some scrap paper in here. I do want to stamp it off just a little bit. Ah! Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, then we're going to move to Blueberry Bushel. And that's the darkest one. And this is a brand new ink pad, so it is super juicy. So the last one's going to be Blueberry Bushel. And I almost want to stamp it off because it's so wet. All right, there we go. See how that comes out like thicker because it's so juicy? So there we go. All right, so that's all of our stamping for today. Then we're gonna do, we're gonna put this onto the white. So that will go glued down. I need to get some more glue because I am almost out. Oh, I just realized something, darn it. Okay, well, this one will do different, but I wanted to put the ribbon on first. So we'll just put the ribbon around the whole thing instead of just that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the ribbon now before I glue the other ones down. All right, so you need 3 pieces of ribbon. I cut about 1 inch longer on both sides. And also a piece of the silver, but I'm not going to cut the silver off. We're going to leave that on the roll. All right, so just grab this and put it across about 2/3 of the way down and tape it to the back. You can tape it with tape, like Scotch tape, which is my choice because for some reason this ribbon doesn't like to stick to glue with glue. So, or with tape. I mean regular like snail tape. So we're just gonna put that with some Scotch tape like that, and then glue that to our other piece. Did a nice little fancy thing on the back there. I almost messed that up. I almost glued that to the other white pieces that were the same size. Summertime. Maybe people are not watching. You are the only one I make a big effort to watch. Oh, thank you, Robin. No ribbon. Yes, I accidentally forgot it. Hey, Jilly. All right, so there's that one. Then we're going to put this one on. Now, we don't want to put this one down at the bottom because then we're going to cover the deer. So let's put this one near the top and tape that to the back. You could use glue dots too. Glue dots would work, but Scotch tape is pretty good. And I hope that's straight. We'll see in a second. Pretty good. All right, and then let's do this one, and then we'll glue that to the white piece. So I know I told you guys about this candy called High Chews. I'm like addicted to, and it's really bad because it's pretty much all sugar. But I swear they're so good. And I really don't eat a lot of candy, but that is one that I just absolutely love. So I bought a bag on Amazon, and they were like a really good deal for this big bag. And I took them to work, and they've changed them now. So they were like, the bag came in, oops, oh, this goes on the white first. Boy, I'm just all discombobulated. The bag that I got the first time was like grape, apple, and I think mango. And those were the only 3 flavors. Well, this bag I got is like tropical fusion or something. I don't know what it is. But oh my gosh, there's all these new flavors and they're so good. And they have little chia seeds in them. So I was like, eating the first one, I'm like, this is weird. I think I feel like some little seeds or something, but they're like chia seeds in them. I guess to make them a little bit more healthy and stick some fiber in it. I don't know. But they come in like kiwi, mango, pineapple, what else? The grape, the apple, and oops, this one. And a couple other flavors. But I was passing them out at work, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, these are so good. So the bag's almost gone. And of course now the price is like double what it was when I bought it. But if you guys have ever tried them, they are so good. Yeah, Amy, they are at Five Below, but they're expensive there. I got this giant bag on Amazon for like $8, which is way cheaper than it is at the store. But now the same bag I bought is $15. So I don't know if I just caught a one-day special or what, but they're so good. But it's probably good that they're not on sale anymore because I would sit and eat them all day. It is called High Chews, H-I, and then C-H-E-W-S, High Chews. They're so good. Okay. Hey, Anne. All right, so there's that. Then what we're going to do is take our silver and we're going to put that underneath. And if I'm just doing one of these little faux knots, I just like to leave it on the roll so that way you don't waste too much. And just tie a little single knot and kind of hold it as you're pulling it like that. And then just snip that off. But it just gives it a little bit more blinkiness to it. And then I'm going to stick a glue dot under that in just a minute. All right, so next one, same thing. You got to do it a certain way to get your, your ribbon the right way. You got to pull it like straight. And then snip it. Kind of turn a little bit if you want. Okay. Last one. See, these are pretty quick and easy, especially if you cut it all ahead of time. But I love this paper. And seems like all the other papers are sold out right now, so it's good to have some that you can have on hand already. And I guess Stampin' Up! Made a boo-boo today and accidentally sent out the special for next month, like a week early. So they're having a special next month with the designer paper. So I think just about all of the designer paper is going to be 15% off starting on, uh-oh, that just flicked somewhere and I don't know where it went. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Oh, I found it. There we go. All right, so we're going to put this, I always like to put this right under my knot just to keep it flat. So I didn't read the whole thing because it wasn't, I don't think it was supposed to go out today. I think it was an accident. But I did see it was 15% off of the designer papers. I don't know if it's all of them or just the regular ones, but that will be starting in a week on the 6th. And also on the 6th, if you're a demonstrator, we can pre-order from the new mini catalog that's coming out. So I finalized my mailing selector today. So if you've ordered from me in the last year, you'll be getting one in the mail. And I just finalized it right before the video. So they will go out in the mail from Stampin' Up! Directly. So I'm cutting this in half, hot dog way, long ways. So I think Stampin' Up! Ships them on the first week of August. And they always take a couple weeks to get to everybody. So if you haven't seen the catalog, the new holiday mini, it is online for demonstrators to check out. So if you're a demonstrator, that's one of the perks is you get to see everything early and order it early. So we can pre-order on the 6th. And then customers can order starting September. Oops. I'm not sure exactly what day, but September something. Probably the 2nd. It seems like everything always starts on a Monday. So the first Monday of the month. All right, so we're just putting tape on the back and then just kind of pull these apart and make about 1/8 of an inch border. So all I did was cut it in half, pull it apart, and then you get that look like it's layered. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other two. So this one will get my blueberry. Speaking of blueberries, I made blueberry pancakes this morning, and they were so delicious. The blueberries were on sale at Food Lion the other day. So I got several packs of them and put them in my pancakes this morning, and oh, they were so good. It's probably one of my favorite breakfasts is pancakes. And my Aunt Jemima butter light syrup, which is now not Aunt Jemima anymore, but it's still, I call it Aunt Jemima. It's the best pancake syrup ever. Oh, the paper sale shows up on the demonstrator website, the ones from the annual catalog. Oh, so I guess the ones that are online are not on sale. The punch is labeled with love, and that's the item number right there, 163569. All right, then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. I got a brand new dimensional sheet. One of my customers, Eleanor, she always goes, dimensionals. Whenever I say the word, she goes, dimensionals. It's like, what was that show? Oh, no, I can't remember what it was. There was a show where one of the main characters, I want to say it was a kid, some kind of kid, I don't remember what it was, but he would always whisper whatever they were saying. Like whoever was talking, he would say the word like in a whisper. I can't remember what the name of the show was though. Does anybody remember that? Yeah, it starts August 6th. 6th to the 31st of August, yes. All right, so we're going to put these on right over top of the ribbon. You don't want to cover up too much of your design because it's so beautiful. The paper is gorgeous, especially this reindeer one. This is my favorite. Love it. You don't want to cover that reindeer up, so put that near the top. And then we're going to put some gems and some shimmer. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we've got some rhinestones to put on here. And I keep forgetting to get the refill for this. It's all the way down to the bottom, so I can't get any more gummy stuff on there. So we're just going to put 3 rhinestones on here. Just because things are better in 3s. Love it. And wait till you see the shimmer. I know you guys can hardly see the shimmer on the camera, but somebody said shine a flashlight and then it would show up better. I'm going to put a couple on the top of the trees. And we'll go like that. All right, so there's my sparkles and bling, and now we're going to spray. So here's my shimmer spray. And it's going to make it all nice and sparkly. I love it, love it, love it. All right, let me see if you guys can see it. Maybe the blue one will show it the best. Hopefully you can see that sparkle. Oh, there are 14 DSPs on sale. Oh, I think I can see it. It's so beautiful. Lots of shimmer on there. Love it, love it, love it. You pick your gems with scissors. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Just use the scissors and open them up a little bit and pick them up like that. That works too. But then I get this little, I have arthritis in my fingers. These 2 fingers. I did my nails. Look. I painted them with clear because they're actually growing a little bit. So, but I have arthritis in these 2 fingers here and they're crooked. So using the scissors just kind of irritates them sometimes. All right, so here's my 3 cards. Don't you love them? I love them. All right, so there you go. What DSP is this? Again, it's called Winter Meadow and it's online. It's leftover from last year. It's a carryover. And it's online. I've never tried a knife, Sherry. Let me scroll back and see if I missed any. Kid's name was Brick, but don't remember the name of the show. I want to say it was the one with Patricia Heaton and it was something like The Middle, Malcolm in the Middle or something. I want to say maybe that was the name of it. I'm pretty sure that was it, Malcolm in the Middle. And he would always just whisper, like, say you said dimensionals, he would go dimensionals. Or you said, I don't know, Christmas, he'd go Christmas. Just used to crack me up all the time. All right, you know what time it is. It's time for a joke. So this one is from Tony. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me get these dimensionals out of my way. Let's see. A paring knife. Ugh, why would you use a knife? You could cut yourself. Don't use a knife. Use this. This tool works really, really well if it has the gummy stuff, but I just need to get a refill. All right, this is from Tony, and it says, one morning, a husband returns to the cabin after several hours of fishing and decides to take a nap. Although not familiar with the lake, the wife decides to take the boat out since it is such a beautiful day. She motors out to a short distance, anchors, and reads her book. Along comes the game warden in his boat. He pulls up alongside the woman and says, "Good morning, ma'am. What are you doing?" "Reading a book," she replies, thinking, "Isn't that obvious?" "You're in a restricted fishing area," he informs her. "I'm sorry, officer, but I'm not fishing. I'm reading." "Yes, but you have all of the equipment in that boat. I'll have to write you a ticket." for reading a book. Well, you're in a restricted fishing area, he informs her again. But officer, I'm not fishing, I'm reading. Yes, but you do have all the equipment in there. For all I know, you could start at any moment. I'll have to write you a ticket and you'll have to pay a fine. Well, if you do that, I'll have to charge you with sexual assault, says the woman. But I haven't even touched you, says the game warden. That's true, but you do have all of the equipment. For all I know, you could start at any minute. Have a nice day, ma'am, and he immediately departed. Moral of the story, never argue with the woman who reads. It's likely she can also think. That's a cute one. All right, so thank you, Tony, for that joke. That was very cute. And now it is time for card giveaway. Oops, let me leave these out here for my next card kit. All right, so I promised you I would give you away some of these beautiful ones. So I've got 5 of these to give away tonight to some lucky winners. And I think I have an extra one that was not claimed. Actually, 2. Oh, wait a minute. 3. And I think Wendy's on here. Wendy, you won last time and have not claimed yours. Liz Aronson. I don't have any room here. Okay, Liz Aronson and Diane Gorski. You guys have not claimed your cards from last time, so make sure you send me your address. I think I forgot to put it up last time. So there's my address, my email address. You send me your address. Okay, fingers crossed. Here we go. And the winners. Yes, Wendy, make sure you claim yours. All right, here we go. The first one is Ms. Polly 54. I think she's from online. Next winner is Linda Rivera. Linda Rivera, you get that one. Next one is Sandy Coy Emery. Sandy Coy Emery. Next one is Melanie. Melanie. Yay. Is Melanie on here tonight? And the last one is Paula Stewart. So Paula, you won. I think you just won one not too long ago. All right, so there you go. So those are the winners for tonight. So we've got Miss Polly, Linda Rivera, Sandy Coy Emery, Melanie, Paula Stewart, and then Wendy, Liz, and Diane, you won from last time. So send me your address, and you've got 1 week to claim it. These have to be claimed in the next few days. So you've got till Saturday for these and next Tuesday for these. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget about the card contest. So if you want to join the card contest, send your card to my address, 309 Greenway. And go back to the beginning of the video if you missed the rules for sending your card. All right. Thanks, everybody. And don't forget to do thumbs up if you haven't done that already. And subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Oh, Winter Meadow is included in the sale. So that's online only, I'm pretty sure. All right, guys, I'll see you back on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you are joining me then for another video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.